My day today. Today is Sunday, and I have to say, I really had a bad day today, and and I, I don't know if I'm the one basically because it's like I'm always at loggerheads with people. I'm always fighting with people, and at the end of the day, sometimes when I'm trying to actually get to the bottom of why, I'm always, quarreling with people, or people tend to, kind of turn things around, and I end up being the one to be blamed. And I feel sometimes when you have, but again, I think it's everyone, even friends. Sometimes you realize like everybody wants to win an argument, or I just don't understand. And I've come to the realization that sometimes you just have to stick, but you have to be adamant, you have to be very resilient, you have to be, not unrealistic, but just try to stand your ground, or else you forever be apologizing for things that actually right, yeah. But anyway, just a Sunday. There's a lot of things I just wanted to talk about. I always have opinions anyway. Brought to United States of America, and justices that we come to realize that are done politically. We start to realize how evil politics can be, how biased politics can be, and how it can take one person or two or three people, whatever, to mess up, to mess up the world. We cannot. The world now is actually, we now exist within a very small global village. It's I don't know if it's social media, it's as availability of a lot of media, a lot of reports that now people have got access to, that everything now seems to be so small. Like all of a sudden the world just shrank, and you realize, and it's not a joke, when America all along has regarded as a superpower. It is true, there's a superpower. And if you check now, with everything that is going through, and the whole Donald Trump thing, where he feels like countries that are not pro-America and pro-American policies and ideologies, and they are like international affairs, any country that is anti that or is against sanctions. Recently I was going through just images from TikTok, from uh, basically showing the situation in Gaza, the trauma, the destruction, the pain, death that is comes across when you go through those video clips. You start to realize, and then you don't get any brutality or any video clips from Israel, that reports such kind of pain or inhumanity. Israel is still standing as a country, basically, and Palestine is no more. It's just a rubble. It's heaps and heaps of cement and heaps of just rubbish, and people living under the rubble. People exist. I mean, it is like the world is just, I don't know. People see that, and nations see that, and other nations are just quiet, and America being America, they're just pro-Israel. They don't care. Trump just wants to go clean that rubble, or that pile, those heaps of cement, and basically develop that area, build skyscrapers, and he's a property developer, and just settle more and more and more and more Zionists or Israelites there, while forcing the poor nation, the natives, the indigenous people of Palestine out of their land, ancestral land, into another foreign land. It is so crazy. It is so crazy. It's like the Bible. When you look at the Bible, and they said, you know, Egyptians, because the Bible basically, again, if you want to see that everything now is very twisted, the Bible is just all the Egyptians basically forcing the children of God, who were the Israelites, out of Egypt, and and the Lord have promised them the land of honey and milk, which was Canaan, which is Israel, where they are now. It is so crazy. While the Palestinians, the Palestinian nation is being forced to go away and settle in Egypt, the land that the Bible regards as the land of that is cursed by God, that is very blasphemous. And now we're seeing things like everything is just upside down. Oh wow, it's crazy. Nations like South Africa and a lot of nations that falls under BRICS. Sanctions, 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 sanctions. I don't know why all along our leaders or just nations gave America so much power. The New York Stock Exchange basically is one of the biggest stock exchange that actually control the world economy. Again, if you think of it, everything is on the dollar. It is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hopefully one day things will change. But the pain, people never forget. Even some Americans will never forget. And now, the most painful thing again, if you check African people, the Boers, I think those are Africans. We cannot turn back the times of time. We cannot rewind. We cannot undo history. Those also came in Africa, into South Africa, via the peninsula, Cape Peninsula, back in the day. And also they came as invaders, you understand? The same way, invaders, and then they started to push and take so much territory, to the point that they ended up actually governing South Africa, you understand? Apartheid existed and it happened in South Africa. And now the same nations, it's now America, to see that it's actually, I don't know if it's Trump and his administration. They're so pro apartheid, they're so pro this invasion of land. African people have been given asylum, like asylum seeking status, or refugee status in America, leaving a country that is so stable like South Africa and moving there, while nations, people that are in need of such help, the Palestinians, they are that is refused. Why? What is, why? Like, are we seeing the true colors of this man? That he's not playing. This man is rude. This man, he's a racist. He's he's a bully. You listen to him now, everything is about I. It's not even about the Americans anymore. It is so